Hello and welcome back to next video on registration under GST. In today's video we will discuss about rule number 10 and rule number 18, which describes about the issue of registration certificate and the display of registration certificate. So far we have discussed about the procedures, the beginning procedures regarding registration, and now we assume that a particular person or the particular supplier got registered under GST Act. So what is the next thing that he should look into after getting a registration? So the first thing that he should look into is rule number 10, that is the issue of registration certificate. Okay, so once the application of registration is approved by the proper officer, a certificate of registration will be issued to him under form GST REG 06, and in that particular issue or in that particular registration certificate, the GSTIN, that is the GST Goods and Services Tax Identification Number, will be mentioned. And the Goods and Services Identification Number is a long alphanumeric number which includes the following things. Okay, the first two letters of this GSTIN mentions the state code. That means for GST system, each state has got a particular code. So the first two letters explains or shows the state code, and the next 10 characters shows the PAN number of that particular supplier. Okay, PAN number, or it can be tax deduction and collection number, depends on the situations. And the third thing, after this 10 characters, then we will have 2 characters for entity code. Okay, then comes the common character, which is known as the alphabet Z, and last there is one checksum character, and it will be normally the sum of the digits. Okay, so let's see an example. So the example given here is in the case of Kerala, GST number in Kerala. So the first two letters, that is 32, shows the state code. 32 is the state code for Kerala state, and the next 10 characters shows PAN number, that is from A till character M. It shows the PAN number or tax deduction and collection number of the person. And the next one shows, the next character shows the entity number. So entity number is 1. Okay. And then shows the common character, that is Z. Then we have one checksum character, that is 26. So 26 will be normally the sum of the digits. Okay, so add the digits and see whether the sum is 26. So these are the contents. So these are the items that are included in the GSTIN of a particular registered person. Okay. Then when is registration effective? That we have already discussed in one of the previous videos. So it was mentioned in our provisions regarding application for registration or procedures for registration that a person should be registered within 30 days when he becomes liable for registration. Okay, I hope you remember that provision. So registration shall be effective from the date on which the person becomes liable for registration if that particular person gives an application for registration within 30 days. Okay, so if he does not give the application within 30 days, that means he gives it after 30 days. If application is submitted after 30 days, then effective date of registration shall be the date of grant of registration. That means on the date on which the registration is granted to that particular person. Okay, so within 30 days there is one provision, and after 30 days we have another rule. Okay, so each and every registration certificate or certificate of registration is duly verified and signed, and it is also verified through the electronic verification code by the proper officer under the Act. So in case of deemed registration, that is registration granted under section under rule 9(5). Okay, so in case of deemed registration, the applicant shall be communicated the GSTIN, that is applicant will be communicated the registration number, and also the certificate of registration will be available to him on the common portal within a period of 3 days after the expiry of the period specified. So this is in the case of deemed registration. Okay, so these are the provisions with regards to rules regarding issue of registration certificate. So the important things that you should keep in mind, especially about the GSTIN and the form in which a registration certificate is issued. Okay. Now we will discuss about rule number 18, which is a very small rule, that is with regards to display of registration certificate and GSTIN. So where should the registration certificate be displayed? Whether it should only be in the principal place of business of the person or in all places of business. Okay, the display of the registration certificate or the certificate of registration should be made available, shall be displayed at the principal place of business as well as every additional place of business. So if I have a business and my principal place of business is in Kottayam, and I have different places of business in different districts of Kerala, so I should display the registration certificate in all these places, in Kottayam as well as in different places of and every places of business. Okay, every additional place of business. That is regarding registration certificate. And regarding GSTIN, that is GST identification number, I hope you have seen GSTIN displayed on the name board of every place of business. Okay, if you are going to a particular shop for the purchase of a particular item, and if that particular shop is liable to get registered under the GST Act according to the threshold limit and provisions, you can see the GSTIN on the name board of a particular shop. Okay, so GSTIN should be displayed on the name board exhibited at the entry of his principal place of business and also at every additional place of business. So this rule 18 can be summarized as the registration certificate and the GSTIN should be displayed at the principal place of business and every additional place of business. Okay, so these are the two small rules, rule number 10 and rule number 18, a particular registered person should keep in mind further. We'll discuss about the next section in the coming video. So for now, go through this video, understand the concept. Thank you.